Going on, guys? The truth is, nothing is allowed in your life unless you let it. And that goes for anything. It could be people, a job, friends, work, relationships, vices, pleasures, etc. Anything. And if you accept that, then you accept that everything in your life is your fault. And I don't mean that, don't think of it in a shaming way. Think of it as in, it is your responsibility. Therefore, you can change it. If you start with this belief that you can change, then you will change. Okay? The secret and the weirdness to life is that logic is real, but is also not real sometimes, if you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes it feels like, I can't do this thing because logically I don't have this degree. Or to make up an example, let's say, I can't go be a CEO of, a beauty company because I don't know anything about beauty products. I'm not educated, yada, yada, yada. And yes, that is true. But it's not true always. And what do I mean by that? What do I mean is, there's a potential future where you could go and get a degree and become educated and experienced in that and become a very good CEO. You feel me? So, yes, right now that logic makes sense and it's real and true, right? But if you have a potential future where you have all these credentials and whatnot, then that logic no longer makes sense because you are all of those things. Hope you can kind of see what I'm drawing here. And that's just true in any sense. So if you want your life to be a certain way, think about why your life isn't that way, and then just make all of those things disappear. And then you be that thing. That's kind of weird how life works. Like, it makes no sense, but it makes perfect sense once you see it happen one time, one time or two. But in order to do that, you really have to step back. Really assess yourself. Ask yourself, be honest. What is important to you? And don't second guess yourself. Don't think like, this I kind of like this, but nobody else likes it, or none of my friends or family or society may think it's stupid, or it's not like a cool trend or whatever. Society might think it may not be a cool trend or whatever. But dude, don't worry about that. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is how you feel when you lay your head down on that pillow at night. That's the truth. Everybody who criticizes something that you may find interesting, they may find something interesting that you think is stupid, right? And let's just say, for example, they do. Well, okay. Isn't that... It's nothing. Like, what if, for example, you were to return the favor and say, well, I think that's really stupid, in the same way they thought what you like is stupid. Well, then what does that help? It helps nothing. It does nothing. It accomplishes nothing, especially when you're coming to your life and your goals. Because if you accept that everything's your responsibility, then you're only focused on your goals, right? And you move different. When you're just flailing through life, because I was there most of my life. I'm 27 now. And to be honest with you, for the vast majority of it, I was floating. I didn't really have a goal. I was really anxious. I wasn't really sure, what was going on. I thought I was doing the right thing like everybody else is. But the truth is, for the majority of my life, I was kind of just floating. And when you're doing that, you're kind of just always assessing the room. You're kind of always just... You're there, but you're always kind of distracted. You're always disassociated in a way, right? You're always thinking, you're always a little bit thinking about something else all the time. Right. But when you're on a mission, you're just moving differently. And that is the vibe that people are looking for in life because it's authentic. Like I got stuff to do. What are you doing? Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, like why? Well, I just like it. I mean, that's essentially why anyone's doing anything. To tell you the truth, it's because they like it. And in society today, I feel like, at least for me, I felt as if, oh man, like I kind of felt beat down or almost felt shy or scared or anxious to go and do things that I like because, well, I mean, maybe it's not popular on social media, right? So it just kind of creates this mental block. It kind of creates this anxiety about life and about things that I may like, that it's not like others. It's not like what I'm seeing online all the time that is supposedly our new, socialness. So, I don't know. Don't worry about all that. That's the point. Social media is irrelevant when you have goals, right? When your only goals are what you have to accomplish and you stick to a disciplined life when it comes to, look, bro, like I care about this thing, this thing, this thing, and this thing. I care about this, and this. And if it doesn't pertain to any of that, like I really just don't have an opinion. And let me tell you, the value of not having an opinion is amazing. It saves so much strife and stress in life. Stop and think for a minute about how often you worry and stress about stuff that you really just don't even care about. It's almost like you were just trained to worry about something you genuinely don't care which way it goes. It could go good or bad, but at the end of the day, you're kind of just like, when you really think about it. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, take control of your life. Take responsibility for your life. And have a good day.